Hello, this is my tutorial on how to cel shade anime style. Cel shading is extremely simple. As you can see, I have my line art on a separate layer. In cel shading, you work with basically two colors, a base color and a darker version of that color for shadows. To get started, create a new layer, rename it to skin, and set it to multiply. Select your skin color and begin filling in the skin areas. This doesn't have to be perfect, you'll clean this up later using the eraser tool. Now select your shadow color for the skin. Determine where your light source is coming from and place the shadows accordingly. If you're unsure how or where to shade, you can always reference another anime picture, which is what I've done for mine as I'm trying to mimic the Naruto style. To make sure your shadows are more defined, select the skin color and trace along the shaded areas to perfect them. I've went ahead and added some highlights on the face by just using some white color. Now create a new layer and rename it Hair, set it to multiply. Select your hair color and begin coloring it in. In anime, the hair shadows are very sharp and defined. To achieve this look, select the lasso tool and draw along where you want the shadows to be. Bring it up to connect with the beginning and select the bucket tool. Choose your shadow color and spill the color in the selected area. Next, create a new layer, rename it Eyes and set it to multiply. Fill in your eye color and add shadows where they're needed. Don't forget your light source as you go along. It's important to keep that constant. Use white to add highlights in the eyes. Next, choose a very pale purple to shade the white areas in the eyes. Create a new layer, rename it to Outfit, and set it to multiply. Select the color you want the outfit to be and begin filling it in. Select your shadow color. You can use the lasso tool like you did before to help you make more defined edges for your shadowed areas, so you have less to clean up afterwards. Create a new layer and rename it Clouds, set it to multiply. It's easier to do details on clothing on a separate layer so you don't have to worry about messing up the colors you've already done. Create a new layer, rename it Headband, set it to multiply. Where the plate on the headband is metal, it will have different shadows than the clothing and also highlights are needed. Create a new layer and rename this one to Armbands, Legs, Shoes. This is a layer where I'll do all the black areas. I just realized I forgot to record doing the wrap on the leg, but you get the idea. Now create your final layer, rename it Pouch, and set it to multiply. Now that you're finished coloring, select the arrow at the top right corner of your layer box and select Flatten Image. Erase any extra colors you had and you're finished.